talk about some of the aspects of business nobody really gets to tell you about. See, I'm going to be telling you every damn thing that I've experienced and things that I think if you want to do business in this Nigeria, you should be aware of. The funny ones, and the not so funny ones, the very difficult ones, and the very embarrassing ones, because on here we are very honest people sharing our honest journey as we upscale the ladder of wealth, okay? Because me, I'm gonna be fucking rich. I wanna be a billionaire. I don't care what you think, whether Nigeria economy does not favor anybody. For me, I will work until I get there. That's the motive. That's like the goal. My name is Maria. I believe I see my face for the very first time. And if you are interested in making money just like me, you have to be glued to this channel, because here we share it as it is. We do not hide anything, we don't sugarcoat anything. We share the honest, ugly, and beautiful experiences all together. I have a range of things that I do. I'm into social media, content creation. I have a blog, hence why I'm dressed like this. I try to promote Northern Nigeria the best way I can and be like the brand for Northern Nigeria. I also have like my personal page where I share agri investment platforms and growth, and how to invest your money in agriculture, and all of those things is also on social media as Kwafili Enterprises. You can just follow Maria Habila on Instagram and you get all the teas. Now let's get right into it. There are a lot of things that nobody would ever tell you when you're starting business. They'll just say perspire to aspire, and by the time you start to perspire, you realize it is not perspiring, because you know what? There are a lot of things going down that nobody will tell you. First and foremost, I'm gonna be telling you the first one I realized. It first hits me like with a dirty slap. Invasion of privacy. You have what? What? Yeah. People will call you 3 a.m. in the night and tell you, oh, are you that person I saw? Yes, I want this. And you're wondering, don't you sleep? People are going to see you on the street and harass you and tell you, oh, especially when your business is on social media. They will tell you, oh, are you not this person? And you're like, yeah. Oh, this. And you're wondering, hey, from where to where? 0 to 100. Your privacy, except you try to brand, which is what I'm gonna talk about sometimes later. Okay, your privacy is gonna be invaded. I'm telling you, people will just check you out on social media, find out things about you, come and tell you to your face, oh, are you not this person that did that? Invasion of privacy number 1. I was so shocked when I randomly saw somebody in church look at me and when she walked up to me. Hey, I know you. I'm like, okay. From the True Ariwa blog, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's me. And I greeted her and she's like, and this. I'm like, hey, I cannot walk the street alone, because why? I make content. Anyway, that's one. Number 2, sexual harassment. If you're a lady, just get ready. I ran away from it from my corporate job. I shared my experience, how my bosses were trying to sleep with me and trying to harass me sexually. You're gonna meet them everywhere. This type of men that acts like Ewu Gambia, like Bunsuru, there are plenty everywhere. You're gonna be harassed. And let's not even say that it's not only men that will harass you. If you find women that are into women too, they're gonna harass you, but they know themselves, so it's not really a thing in Nigeria. So you can pass that. But sexual harassment is something that you have to brace yourself up for. And guess what? The justice system in Nigeria does not do justice to those kinds of things. How are you gonna report it? What are you gonna say? Is your boss and probably even has more influence than you, and before you know it, you are the person who was throwing yourself at him, and it's gonna go down the drain. So let me tell you something, just be prepared for sexual harassment. Brace yourself up for it. Last year I broke down in tears because somebody who was trying to give me an information wanted to sleep with me. He told me, Hoha, you're gonna pay for this information I'm gonna give you with your body. And I wept until my star told me, see, you have a good body, many men would like sleep with you, and so when you find yourself in these solutions, because you have this information, it's enough for defense. Just about the sexual harassment thing, a little lower, sexualization. Even on this channel, when I'm creating vlogs, because I have fine bum, people will not tell me, oh, look at your bum, or somebody. There's a man set on this page that would, when you can just put make a comment and pin to a particular portion of the video, he would say, oh, as a man, watch this video, you will thank me later. And I had to tell him, if you sexualize me one more time, I'ma block you. Because you know what? I have a good body, but forget my body and give me what I'm looking for with the works of my hands. You understand? I am trying to get there. If I wanted to use my body to go there, it would have been a shorter cut. But me, I want to go the hard route. Allow me go through it in peace and not in pieces. Because I will fight you. Oh Lord Jesus. If you know me, you know something about me that I don't take those kinds of things lightly. I would fight you. Let's talk about something else. Dealing with self-doubt. Oh my Lord Jesus. I recently started a fashion business and I had to look through myself. I'm like, Maria, you're starting a fashion business because food, clothing, and shelter are some of the things that you want to invest in. Are you a fashionable person? If now, this is what they tell you in the subtle way. When it first hit me, the self-doubt was, who do you think you are to sell clothes? You don't even know anything about fashion. That was how it hit me. Until I told myself, even though you don't know anything about fashion, it's okay to invest in the fashion industry, because guess what? Some of the best fashion designers are not even into fashion themselves. They wear anything anyhow. People who make money out of clothes and might not necessarily even have a thing for fashion. They can just have creative directors who do everything for them, but then you should have an eye for what you're doing. And I had to tell myself, you know what, you just dress anyhow you like, because number one, I dress for comfort. I had to then tell myself the truth, like, you know what, let's step it up a notch. So going forward, you're gonna be seeing me do a lot of thoughtful dressing. Okay, I'm going to be dressing well, just so that I sell my brand as well. At the end of the day, we are all growing, so it boils down to branding. And maybe I should just talk about branding sometimes later when I feel more comfortable talking about it. But right now, I want to focus on PR and branding of Maria Habila. Let's move on to another one. Competition. Oh my Lord. You know, I was like, how many people haven't doing it ready to wear safe? Let me just start. When I started, that's when I realized half of Nigeria are selling ready to wear clothes, and I'm wondering, how can you compete? The competition is tough, especially for an oversaturated industry such as content creation, fashion, food. But let me tell you something: if you have a niche, you have done your research, you have your market, your target audience, you're gonna flourish. Forget it. You're gonna flourish. That's one thing I know for sure. You're consistent. Forget this aspire to aspire thing. Discipline is what will keep you going. Discipline is what has kept my YouTube channel going. If not, if I don't crumble, all right, let's just tell ourselves the truth. Competition is there. You just need to know how you leverage around them. And that thing is loss. You're gonna lose money. I was trying to inculcate a tote bag business, because I like to see things that are not in the market that I wear. That's why I like thrift, and I like to just rejig my clothes and just not look like your ordinary girl, even though comfort is like my number one thing. Now, I tried to create tote bags, and in doing the tote bags, there was not so much information online, and then I bought some materials that I regret buying. I wasted money. Yes, it is part of it. You will lose money. I'm sharing my story just so that you understand that it's not rosy. And so I'm gonna be going on to my other business that is very funny, my Kaimata business. Oh my God. So my Kaimata business was what helped me to raise money to be where I am today. I would not be where I am today without my Kaimata business. It helped me to raise funds to invest in all of my other businesses. Until today, it's still making me money. Now, some of the questions that I get from my Kaimata business are just like, are these people normal? I wouldn't blame them. The first information they had about Kaimata was bad, but let me debunk it just a little bit, because I like to do that on all of my videos. Kaimata are natural sex enhancement products that will help you be better sexually. It's as simple as that. Some of the products also help with your menstruation, your cycle. Some of them actually even help with menopause and all of those things. Herbs and spices are really good if you are into that. Continue. If you're not into that, please try to find a way of putting it in your diet, because forget all these processed things. The ones that you do by yourself and the ones that you buy from certified people like us would help you go a long way. Now, answering some of the weirdest questions. Maybe I should do that in another video. What do you guys think? Answer some of your weirdest questions. Some of the weirdest questions I get from my Kaimata business. One thing I would say honestly about business is it can be profiting. You would make mistake. You would flourish. You would meet persecutions, you meet trials, temptations. But if you are resilient, if the main reason why you started the business is actually good, you're gonna overcome. I promise you, are going to overcome. It's as simple as that. 9 to 5 jobs hardly pay well. Before you find the one that will pay well, you would have sweat thick mayonnaise. You will suffer. Nigeria does not. I keep saying it, especially to my younger ones. Look for business. Business is the way. You can find like your 9 to 5. I was telling my brother, business is like he wants to do forex. I said, do you, but whatever it is that you start using to make money, money is a currency. Money accelerates all things. Money stops nonsense. We need to find ways to be able to navigate making money. Money is very important. As much as our faith, our family, other things are important to us, money is a currency that would speak over your character in some places. Sometimes people will look past your character because you don't have money. You cannot sit amongst the important people in your society because you don't have money. Yes, you have integrity. You're a humble person, and so nobody really cares except you have substance. And that's what I am helping myself and other people around me to build: substance. We need to build substance just so that we can stay afloat and try to see how we can navigate this very crazy world, especially in this tumbling economy of Nigeria. I'm going to end this video right here, but before I end it, I want to encourage every one of you who is starting business, who is doing business, who is currently doing business, who is facing difficulty. I have faced difficulties, I have faced downtimes. I will start something and stop. I will not be consistent. I am not all around perfect, but one thing that can help you is get like a journal that you'll be going back to every now and then, something that would keep you consistent on a daily, that will remind you of your goals. Trust me, you keep seeing those goals every day. There are times you feel like, hey, I've seen you, I will not do it. But then again, there are times when you be like, but this thing reminds me of who I am and what I need to do. And it will motivate you again to go further. At the end of the day, the terrain is very difficult. It is hard out here. But with your resilience and your discipline, you can be able to overcome. Right now, I am struggling between people who are owing me money, trying to sell my grains, trying to do all of those things. And it can be overwhelming at the same time. But one thing that is sure for me is I can overcome it because I put my heart to it. And that's all I have to tell you on this channel. You need to be consistent, motivated, and disciplined all at the same time. Now, there are aspects of businesses that I have not really emphasized on because I want to create like a very funny part of this video. Okay, so just stay tuned for that. It's gonna be short, but I don't want to include it here just so that the video is not too long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Drop it in the comment section if there are other aspects of business that I do not mention, and maybe we can turn this into a series. But we are gonna be talking about everything business and making money in Nigeria on this channel, and we are gonna make money all together. I'll see you guys in my next one. My name is Maria Habila. I love money and I will make money.